Good morning to all the cricketers and cricket lovers. Here we are back after the pandemic break, and there we go for the qualifier ones. We have a straight away dabbed it, gets a easy single. These two teams hasn't been through a easy road. It's going to be tough for them for this qualifier one. They'll put everything online to get their team across. 3 overs and Vivantis Titans on 9 with the fall of 1 wicket. Straight into his ebbs. Have to wait for the umpire's say. But then he'll get a run. Early morning bruises aren't good for anyone. And was definitely with the bat. He's got a tickle. We've got Siddhartha and Prakash on crease. On the line. Oh, good one. No room. Straight on the money. The pitch, the pitch looks quite beautiful for the bowler into his zone, allowing the ball to roll around. Batsman will have to be meticulous to pick his shots onto this line. And yes, leaves it across. And yes, the batsman is very calm enough to allow the ball to pass. Not in any hurry. This is the type of temperament one needs to have. And the captain would rely on this type of composure. Little slow one in the block hole. And will rotate the strike. Keeping their energy levels high. Everyone, both of the teams here, they wouldn't want to go back without clinching their win. A good ball and what shot. Sweetly timed. As good it was ball. He has timed it to perfection but found the fielder there in the place, which ends the over. Now Sirish brings ST Reddy back in attack. It's been the speedster, and so far we can see that bowlers have found the rhythm and batsmen. It's been an equal game, not partially biased, where we can see it's hanging on one team and batsmen trying to find their tempo. And yes, they are finding the sweet spot of the bat. Great bounce of the pitch. And some turbulence. Wanted to make him drive. Very good leave again. Good ball. Rhythmatic run up by ST. Gently releases. He doesn't try too hard, isn't desperate. He knows what his plan is exactly. Would be a superb game of cricket if these two teams can put in their 100% effort. Again, lovely. Wanted to make him drive. This fields with the wides we've got in. They've got this day to save. The type of players these two teams contain is exemplary, and each of them, if they perform to the fullest of the potential, again, good lead. Fourth and fifth line, Control C and Control V. If you are from IT, do not forget that. The pitch is your Excel sheet, copy the data, which is your ball, and then it's just Control C in your head and paste it on the same line. Very good. Tries to swing. Big heave, but gets nothing. Are we seeing some type of pressure building up? I don't think so, because the batsmen have been trying to remain calm, which they've been doing absolutely amazingly good. Again, great bounce, great carry to the wicketkeeper, and yes, credits to him collect, which ends in the over by ST. And the score is 13 on the loss of 1 wicket, 5 overs completed. Who has the captain goes to? Who has the captain gone to? And it's going to be Naveen, who's been called up for the task. Naveen, who's been handed over the ball, and Bala's come onto the field. They've still got the slip in place. Nice release. Will not let the ball to. Great shot. Beautifully timed. But the captain had bought himself in that position. Yes, no, a mix up. He dives in time and gets in time. Hurry Burry spoils your curry. Lucky. Mix up. Shot was good. and fielding good enough to cover across the ground. We haven't seen this from the batsman. The communication was so far good. Little shot and off from the line. Wanted to try something special from the pitch. Let's not forget what they've been doing to this pitch and ground. One Champions management. Absolutely amazing in these drastic days to improve their ground and quality. And credits to the quality team here promoting the level of cricket in the Twin Cities. Again, big heave. The line what the captain's been talking about from long off. Then signs of restlessness. All in the head. Cricket, what we see. Not just the picture what we see here, but there's a lot more going in head, in the bowler's head and the batsman's head. It's a mental battle over a physical, moreover than a bat and ball, what you see. What a sight to play for both of the teams here. No sun, little breezy. You wouldn't be tired in this condition. You would want yourself to drag out of the bed. For this type of game, and again, straight to the wicket keeper. Great release from hand, not trying too much to hit the deck hard. Just the release, wrist position upright, rolling on seam. Again the release. And the call again. This time the call's proper. What we've been talking about the call for the batsman. 6 overs completed and the score's 19 on the fall of 1 wicket. Very good. They've distilled the power play. The bowling team not allowed the batting team to exploit the bowler. 19 runs of 6 overs. Well, let's not forget the capability of the batsmen on the crease here. They might have taken time, but surely they are big guns. Once they get going, they can push your score to the comfortable position. We've got the skipper himself, who's up and ready to deliver for his team whensoever required. We've seen an all-round performance from MHV and Vivantis Titans. But yes, there were few unfortunate losses. But this game is the game where you want to turn your fortunes around. Slow, and what a beautiful wicket this has been. Credits and kudos to the management. They've been preparing. This pandemic gap wouldn't be easy. Releases, and look at the bounce there. Given as a wide. Keen enough, wouldn't be easy for anyone. Would not blame the batsman, and yes, he's trying. That is what is important. Lovely again, appeal from behind. Umpire is unmoved. Suresh, the umpire who's been also good with his umpiring skills. Release again, appeal and straight plumb. He had no two views this time. He was trying mix of pace. He deceived him completely. He was looking great. but someone had to take up the flag. He had decided, but is thrown his wicket away. That Prakash has to depart. He'll be unhappy, definitely, because the type of innings he was playing would have been important to his team. But let's see who we have in here in the house. New batsman, new confidence, something to do for his team here. Suresh is the new batsman in with his lovely shiny willow. One wicket for the captain. Takes his guard. Team's morale is high because Mhv-Vihangan have found the edge and taken the upper hand for now. Oh, where has it gone? In no man's land, falls safe. First ball, what a welcome the captain is given, saying him hi. I'd say this team a pressure cooker because the new man's come in and instantly they've got their energy levels on point. Not allowing him to settle. You wouldn't want to find yourself in that position. Whacks it around. Running. Would he be able to chase the ball? Trying hard. Will he get in time? We'll have to wait. And seemingly, he has done equally good. What a great effort. Great effort from deep. Has not given up on the ball. This time, the fielder wins the chase. 2 runs to end the over. 7 overs completed. The score is 22 on the loss of 2 wickets. We still have 3 more overs to complete the halfway. Naveen again, ready to bowl to Siddhartha. Little too short. He wanted to take on to that region. He knows exactly where the fielders are placed, like the processing unit. Anything exactly onto his bat would have been out of the ground definitely. And that's a nasty delivery. And hope he's fine. Some bounce out of the pitch. Where has he got that from? It's like some magician was pulled up a trick from his hat. He is groaning. And good delivery for a bowler to frighten any batsman. Tight line, straight to your helmet, not giving him any space. Great response. He's connected. We've got Sirish on the long on. He's timed it. He knew where the fielder was standing. He didn't put too much of power. Again, wanted to cut the ball in time. Wanted to play it late, but the ball has gone into keeper's hand. Way too fast. Down the line, down the track, freebies and stretchings for the umpire, giving it as a wide. Something is tried for the fifth stump block hole. Drives it, was straight into his stumps. He didn't try too much fancy to give his wicket. And yes, has kept the strike with the single. 8 overs completed and the score's 25 on the loss of 2 wickets. Rajesh to continue his spell. Will be bowling the second over of the day, where we've got Siddhartha playing on 8 runs, facing 29 balls, and Suresh is on 3 runs out of 6 deliveries. Straight away, can someone get under the ball? Running across, easy peasy work for him, as if he does it every day. A practice catch for ST Reddy in the deep cow corner. Suresh, who was looking good, he hasn't faced much balls, had to take the chance to carry the tempo for the team, but perishes in the end. Rajesh has got one more on his name today. Can someone be this warrior for this team? Vivantis Titans. They desperately need a player to stand up for the team. And yes, this team is not lacking the talent. If one sets up his mind to stand for his team, and then definitely they can do the task. How good the bowling team, Mhv-Vihangans, have been here. Strictly bowling. The bowlers taking wickets in and out on a regular interval, which is causing trouble for any batsman to settle out, and this would keep the captain scraping his head. Little too short and will be given as wide. Again, straight between the stumps. They've been giving 1 or 2 wides, but let's not forget the comeback they are having. After a wide, they're straight bowling like a bullseye between the stumps, not missing the target. Opens his leg. And will he get for the second one? No, he's happy to take one. In this situation, you'd like Changes in the field. Shot as we expected, as the square leg had gone to deep square leg. This was an expected one. Great thinking as he had fielder in place and the risk was worth taking. A little more changes on this ball. Crafty by captain. Changes, and where has this ball turned across? This was a mix-up. Was a similar type of arm ball with a lot turn. He's bowled it to West. In Hindi, you can say "Jana tha Japan pahunch gaye Cheen." Good stuff. Quality bowling. This time slow. A loose one. Wouldn't have expected out of him. And yes, good enough to take 2 runs. Good running between the wickets for batsmen. This time looped across. Will be again the loose one. Umpire's been kept busy today. Opens his leg again. Hasn't put that in the gap. Good cover. To cover the ground by Pavan. Was also saved few runs in the previous over to chase the ball for his team. Every run here will be very important to each of the teams here because we see how the pitch is built up where it's giving you certainly good amount of bounce. Wouldn't be easy to bat on this pitch. Every run, every ounce and every quarter will be important here because this is the qualifier. You wouldn't want your team to go away by entering semis. If you can enter semis with your morale and confidence, you would definitely strive out for finals. Why wouldn't you want to go? The sort of teams both the captains have, they can definitely bump into the semis, but who's playing better today will decide this. The speedster is back, Sirish. Will be a single. We've seen few blistering innings on this ground in this tournament, in this season. Grunt, straight to fielder. Wouldn't have to do too much. Time it. You would want to find the gap. But the question will be the type of pace he's having will be the matter of seconds and snap for the batsman here. He's timing sweetly. Grant, not exactly from the place where he wanted. Save will be a single. discussion. How would they want to lay out their plans into execution? They've got him deep square leg inside the circle to square leg. They've pushed Gully to third man. He's been tidy enough, Sirish, with his line. Not too many to give away from his bowling. One thing what he'd want from his bowling would be a wicket to ornament his figures. Nothing much hard. He doesn't try too much hard. He just releases and simple cricket at his best. Oh, yes, has he? Great bowling. The type of test he is putting in. How has he missed the nick? Would you want to take up for the third umpire if he feels to? Absolutely Jaffa. The batsman was bamboozled. It's ironic. No. Again, good spell. Good one. The field, the fielders have risen from the sleep. It's like we've been talking about the ironic stuff. Let's discuss after this over. 10 overs, 36 on the fall of 3 wickets. Like we've been talking about the irony is that good balls don't fetch you a wicket, but they pile pressure up. But the few bad balls, if you are away from your line, they give you a wicket. Isn't that ironic? And the bowlers, according to the bowling spell, what they want is that they want the umpires to consider a wicket for the type of ball they are bowling, but would be harsh for the batsman. That's how it is. Hard work, persistence, and your determination. We'll get back after this break. 10 overs, halfway to go more for this first innings. The ends have changed. Can the fortune change for Team Vivantis? We can assume and put some permutations sitting here. But it is in the hands of bowler and batsman. We've got Keshav in attack. Flighted, making him play. He wants the batsman to play. Flighted again. Beautiful. Looping in air. The ball's on the loop. He's making the batsman wait. They've pushed long on and long off to the boundary. They're having a deep mid wicket. This time and clean. Rattled his stumps. Away. Made him play 2 balls. And the third one straight. Didn't give him any chance. He's taken arm straight away. And went for instant kill. Keshav here. One more success. Written for Mhv-Vihangans. Seems like the batting is collapsing here for Vivantis Titans. We still have the captain here. He's coming, Pradeep. Four wickets are down. One more wicket. There'll be half of the team sitting in pavilion. And captain taking his guard. Looped again this time. Connects, but the fielder beaten into keeper's hand. Flighted again, this time to Bala. Doesn't make any error. His fellow mates trying and is called up. Has he been called up into the attack? What Keshav has done here is that for his team, one more accolade to Keshav would be a maiden plus wicket. Has delivered, not easy in T20s for Matt to deliver with maiden. Clipped off the pads. Misfield. Two is the call. And yes, exactly. This is what you'd want. Ones and twos without any stoppage. Kept away from the batsman's body and landed. in the pouch of keeper. That dad knows the call and good call. The favorite 30s man of the team, Teja Narendra. Wagner pulled, heaved. Can somebody get one bounce, no man's land? Wanted to get for two, but wouldn't want to challenge Naveen's arm. He's got a good throw. And one more thing, where Vivantis Titans would want to introspect would be that to convert the ones into twos because this would put some pressure on the fielding team and leak runs if they're trying something to push their innings from here. Gently smooth, and the fielder in place. One, but just one. Nicely timed. The problem here with the batting team, what we've seen, again, sweetly timed and acrobatics to put his leg in between. The batting team have been timing the ball sweetly off the middle, but the problem here, the glitch would be that they weren't successful to make their innings into a big knock. Keshav again with the maiden. Too far, yes, no, he gets in time. Hesitations, what they wouldn't want. Kept low. Given it as a wide. Rise of catches. Falls way short away. Played it intelligently because he knows where the fielders are placed. Has he found the gap? Eves, a big swing. Has he found the gap? Fielder in place. Will be happy with one. "46" on the loss of 4 wickets. Taps it. Fielders in place. They're making them try hard for every run here. Not easy. Not a spongy team when they are in the groove. Chances of direct hit. In place. Will he come back for the second one? Wasn't ready. Captain says no. This time, throw deviating. Into the stumps. Will be a dot. Into the pouch. Good carry. Into the keeper's safe pouch. Yes, and a good call to take single, quick single. "14 overs completed. The score is 49. To continue, we'll have to stop. Will he? Called as a no ball. And a stop near the boundary. Called it as a wide away from him. Into the safe pouch. Keeper and the bowler. Out and in time. Missed opportunity. Can he convert his innings into a big one this time? We'll go for a single. We'll be happy with one. This one across. Called it as a no ball. Given as the leg umpire's call and given up to the free hit. Can they capitalize the free hit? They've got the license. To the fielder. Played well. "15 overs completed. The score is 57. Swift single to the point region. Yes, no. If the cross, one bounce to the fielder, one run. Cleaned. The captain will have to depart after being stumped.
Sixty-two for 5. 16 hours completed.
Tries diagonally. Your man come in. They are just 3 wickets away. Defends it. And over's been called off. This time again we'll have to dab and defend in the pitch. Full toss. Bala was up close. The batsman's comfortably inside. Cut it. The cry is Bala. Chance put down. Straight to Teja. Easy one. Ones and two. They take it at this time whatsoever they are getting. Great shot. He's put that in the gap. Boundary after a long time. Sounded good off his willow. Put in the gap. Is it the sign that they are changing their gears here? Shakes his head, stating no. And the over ends 72 on the loss of 7 wickets. 2 more overs left, 18 completed, 12 more balls. Can they find the grey spot in Mhv-Vihangans bowling attack? Or the team is bolstered in the bowling attack and they're not exposed to any weakness? 12 balls. What is it going to be here? bail. It was half-hearted one. Call it as a leg bye. Dances down the pitch. Will he come back for the second one? Will he? Says no. Halfway across. Gets in time. Didn't connect it well enough, but will again get a single of a leg bye. Swing and big miss. Both the teams taking this somewhere to the deep and taking the game lightly. And yes, it's come out to the captain. Rajesh was taken easy catch. He hadn't have to move from his place. The ball has found him and fallen into his pouch, which gives a reason for new batsmen to come onto the crease. They've got Kiran in the middle who's taking his guard. First ball, fires it. Will they come back for the second one? They're pushing. Is the throw quick enough? Good running from Kiran. Is back in time. 19 overs completed. The score is 77 on the loss of 8 wickets. Can Mhv-Vihangans be the party spoiler by picking 2 more wickets, or can Team Vivantis hold up? 77. Grant to the boundary raider will be 1. 5 more balls. Can Sirish wrap it up, or pull Kiran and Dushant pull something magical? Call it as a wide. Again wide. The freebies in the last over, what the team wouldn't expect, as far as they've been considerably good. Low one, and continuity of wide. Straight. He's picked his line. Will he be able to manage to continue the same attack, the remaining balls? He'll want to run soon, and he makes it in time. This time, where is it going? Where and far enough? It's a biggie. Good stroke from Dushant. Mind ya, it's a courageous shot to take on. Trade fired as a bullet down the track. Will someone get in time there? 2 runs again. Great display by Dushant here. He hit it with immense power. Seemed if someone had put their hand to the shot, the ball would have blasted their hands off. This time, little too away from batsman's body, where he would have expected. And this ends in the first inning after Vivantis Titans scoring 90 runs, requiring 91 to win in 20 overs. We will see the semi-finalist after the next inning. We are ready with 20 overs for the fielders to bowl if they want to, and the batsmen, if they are in any hurry, they can complete it. And the bowling team's got 91 runs to defend. In front, they've got Vijay and they've got Bala. We've seen glimpses of Vijay where he's still trying to convert his knock into a big one. And KK is ready with the ball in his hand. We've seen how explosive these two can be when they get going. This is the match where the captain would have definitely suggested them to go and express themselves. Waiting for the umpire, and umpire is ready to roll. First ball, straight on the money, without giving any line. Kiran straight away. If the same type of energy what is running through the field is right now, if this is carried throughout every ball, then definitely like Mhv-Vihangans in field, they would create trouble. Again, call it as a wide. Let's not forget how crucial the wicket is. This is a new wicket which has been prepared because this ground has 3 black soil wickets and 1 red soil. Currently, what they're playing on is a black one and a live grass. So, straight away, what a stop! Shot was tremendous, but quick reflexes, appreciations, truly he deserves. And what an effort by this one champion management, because it is not grass where you put on a dry grass. It is live grass where it helps the ball. To give carry, oh, great one. Fourth stump. That's the line. If you want anyone to see what line he has to ball, then definitely any newbies here, look at him ball. The overs and the temperament which Vijay has, he definitely takes some time. And once he gets going, creamed it straight to the fielder. No errors here so far by the fielders. This is what the captain would want as the game rolls throughout. Both the openers, they've been partner in crime for so long opening innings. Slower one will be called as a wide. He rolled, he tried for a cutter. And the batting partnership we've been talking about, we haven't seen heaves it and misses. One match would definitely cost the journey. This is the qualifier. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget straight away, like a tracer bullet. Lovely. Early in the morning, swing your arms, chance to free his arms. And yes, this is what we've been talking about. No room for him. For a player like this, it'll be no margin for error. To end the over, we've got 6 runs from 1 over. Tidy, it was little too uppish, and he got his eyes vivid with the shot he played. Bala will have to settle his nerves with the new bowler. Suresh with ball in hand. tries, makes him drive. The catch here would be any new batsman coming, he would want to get off the strike as soon as possible to settle his nerves. But if you are subtle in your mind, about what type of cricketing shots you want to play from the very beginning, that would not affect any type of pressures the fielder is trying to put up on, would definitely not move you, nor your confidence. This time, straight, hammer it. Will it go the distance? Absolutely the type of effort from Shiva, what the team require when they are defending the low score. Two raiders, Shiva and Gotham, long on and long off. This is the type of commitment the captain would require from fielders for a game like this. Very well bowled. This time the keeper could not collect it, could not make the ball his, and given bias. This game would be very important to learn from for Vivantis Titans if they qualify after this to the semis. Heaves across. Bala with the big gun. He's got the cannon. Played it well. The call is to wait on and not the type of fielding they wanted. From the fielding display, what we've seen near the boundary again, and very good. Very good running. Everyone were looking where the ball was, and look how cunning these batsmen are. KK to continue after his first over. 16 after 2 overs. What a strike. Bala's hit him out of the ground. And Kiran, who's have a good over, very good over in the starting. Little deviation of his line. He's trying too hard. Why shouldn't he be? Because he's got everything on the line for his team. A bowler would try to deliver everything what he can do with the ball for his team. Straight, soft hands, will collect one. will have to try thinking out of the box here for Team Vivantis. Again, down the pitch. Umpire calling it as a wide. He's a well-built man. This Bala tries again, heaves across. Given it as a wide. Smacks it, but straight to the fielder. Rise of catches. He punches off the back foot. Who's the call? They'll get 2 runs comfortably. Takes on. Has he found the gap? No chance. It's like a tracer bullet. He's found the boundary. Into his region. Maximum of the times, he's a big man. He likes to slog like a lumberjack. And over his head. Not the type of connection he would have won. Gautam again. Doing good. Proving his part with the fielding. Every run here would count. Every run would be important here. If they want to choke, they would have to restrict them from taking singles. Straight up, the umpire. Bowler in disarray. Good change of pace. He just released it. Credits to Kiran to deceive him. 3 overs completed. The score's 27. Good news for Mhv-Vihangans would be Bala's found his touch. If he can stay along the crease, would be great for him and for the team. Certainly, we are witnessing a match where we have seen everything on this ground. Takes on, big one. Where is it gone? No chance. Messier length. I hit it out of the park. Seems Bala in rush. He's got weekend plans. Have you? But one thing, little too short back to the bowler. Good comeback. Strong was super solid. Tight bowling from Siddhartha. Cracked it. Will he come back for the second one? Yes, they will surely. They have a habit of converting ones into twos. This wasn't that tight. So without any two views, they would be back for the second one. Nicked it and cut. Type of breakthrough they needed. Vijay will have to depart. On point. He's played it across the line. He wanted to drive. Prakash was collected. Good catch in the slip cauldron. The ball was traveling lightning fast, but he's managed to collect it. Siddhartha is the man who's provided the first breakthrough. New man Teja Narendra who walks in and will have to keep the strike. Oh, look at the bounce of the pitch. Cuts it. A misfield. Well run away to boundary. The ball seems slow, but the batsmen aren't. He's connected. Finest of edges. Definitely the type of cheer Bala and the team MHV is getting is that they don't want to lose any extra wicket. They know they can win this match with a hefty margin. And here, the captain. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Where have you hit it, Mr. Majestic? Where have you hit it, sir? Straight out of the ground. Superb and effortless. Absolutely effortless shot here. Nothing too much wrong with the bowlers and the captain Pradeep here. They are still trying hard. And the credit for trying for Team Vivantis Titans. Nothing too much wrong. The perfection to the shot was absolutely elite. Little too slow. Umpire would be confused as it's given as a wide. Some discrepancy. Finest of tackles again. It'll run away. Fine work by his wrist. And there the grass is too much. A little too much. So we'll just get 2 runs. Given as a leg by. .55 on the loss of 1 wicket. 6 overs completed. Off the pitch shot. He's found his gap perfectly. As he put it to the fence. We'll just get 2 runs. Ah, superbly. Superbly drilled downtown. Misrain, what we've been talking about so far, the boundary raiders were good, but now we see that the runs are leaking. They can still turn it around because cricket is considered as a funny game. It can go any way if the teams believe in spirit. But the type of batting what Bala and Narendra is doing, seems tough. And yes, keeper should have collected it. Called it as a wide. We've got Bale's problem because of the breeze. Wanted to hit hard, but has found the inside part of the bat. Luckily, didn't chop it on his wickets. We'll get to runs are runs. They don't matter how they come. Good bowling. Tight on line. This is the good length ball. On a wicket like this, where you have bounce, proper bounce, would be difficult. Let's not forget Siddhartha is the man who's got the first breakthrough bowling on that line in the slip cauldron. Bouncer. Oh, he's managed to pull off. Brilliant bouncer off the head, but he's tall enough. He is tall enough to stand tall like a mountain and is heaved across. Doesn't matter where you bowl today, Bala's in the song. Next on, will he? And a dropped one. He gets live this time. Should play consciously what his team would want for Bala. "20 runs required in 78 deliveries, 71 runs. After the loss of 1 wicket, 7 overs completed. One thing the team would require, and Bala himself would be proud of, would be to finish the innings of what he has started. He wouldn't want to come back where he's standing on right now.
Hello.
Dushant in the attack. Easy peasy. Just one. Shot of the wicket. And the ball's leapt from the hands of the fielder. 2 runs. Bala on 45 out of 24 balls. And Teja on 11 of 7 deliveries. We'll just pick one. A good start, even though if they were chasing a heavy total, flighted and says no. Good ball by Dushant. Little too down the leg. Little too quick. Where has used the shoulder and Bala would get one. Plays it inside out to the square region. Will be happy with 1 run. 78 on the loss of 1 wicket. 8 overs completed. 13 runs required in 72 deliveries. Shiva, the new bowler, will bowl to Teja. Was full. He drives it, gives it to the partner. Bala wanting for the second one, but Teja not interested. Maybe saying him to finish what he started. Teja's hinting Bala to finish what he started. Short punch of the back foot. Will just take one. The game's got way too far, way too far from Vivantis Titans. But one thing, this team has never gone down. They've shown their fighting spirits in every situation. Yes is the call and takes it. You'd want a captain like this, where backing you. Straight catches the call, breeze, and yes, he's got one more life. Bala's in hurry, but he'll have to wait if he wants to finish the game. And Narendra back in time. A little too soon. He's got excited Bala here. Wanted to finish with a big row. This time, punched it. With this, Bala brings his half century. 50 runs for Bala in the game. He's done it again, standing for his team, the opening man. This time, timed it, but didn't connect. He was disappointed, looking at his bat, but he's got the life. 9 overs, 85 on the loss of 1 wicket. One more over to complete 10 overs, 6 more runs required. Umpire smiling. Why shouldn't he be? Because of the service what he's providing, the umpiring. On point, Suresh, the straight umpire. And he's got his fellow mate on the leg umpire, who's the leg umpire. Down the leg and stretching to the umpire. Again will be a wide one. This time slower through the air, and the ball was very slow to time. Oh, good change of the pace. This brings the lightning star of the moment, Bala on strike, the half centurion. Rose it for a big one. Cannot get. Is he looking to finish things off in style? This one again. Pushes it across. Yes, no hesitation. This time. And they settle with a no. They just require 3 runs. Dances down, finds the nick, wanted to finish. Is the ball running across the boundary and is slowed there? And he'll have to come back. And he keeps the strike. One run to win. The scores are settled. One ball. Will we witness the side change? And yes, gentle, and he's created a mental pressure, a gentle and a mental win, and Bala wraps things off where he finishes on